Welcome to the Prepper Almanac. Thank you for joining us today. It is deeply appreciated. Today we're going to discuss a different side of prepping, your wallet. We're talking about common prepper purchases that might not be the best use of your hard-earned dollars. We're going to separate the essential gear from the gimmicks so you can be prepared for anything without breaking the bank. True survival is about resourcefulness, adaptability, and knowing your priorities. Let's get started. Out here, simplicity is key. Don't be tempted by shiny, specialized gadgets. A simple, multi-purpose tool often serves better. A good multi-tool has all essentials in one. A sturdy tarp can be shelter, ground sheet, or water collector. Be resourceful with what you've got. Focus on versatile, durable gear. Now I know a good knife is essential, but let's talk about those high-end survival knives with all the bells and whistles. In a real pinch, a basic, well-maintained knife will do the job just fine. It's the skill of the user, not the price tag, that makes all the difference. Focus on a blade that's sturdy, reliable, and holds an edge well. Invest in a good sharpening stone and learn how to use it. It's about practicality and functionality, not bragging rights. Choose a knife that fits your budget and your needs, and most importantly, learn how to use it effectively. When it comes to bugging out, your backpack becomes your lifeline, your mobile sanctuary. It's about what you put inside that counts, not the price tag on the outside. Choose a pack that's comfortable to carry, even when fully loaded. Organize your gear logically and be prepared to adapt to challenges. And check out the video in the description below specifically about bug-out bags for a deeper discussion on that topic. Now let's talk about clothing. Layering basic, comfortable clothing is often a more practical and affordable approach. Start with a moisture-wicking base layer to keep you dry and regulate your body temperature. Add insulating layers like fleece or wool for warmth. Top it off with a waterproof, windproof outer layer to protect you from the elements. This layered approach allows you to adapt to changing weather conditions by adding or removing layers as needed. Comfort is crucial in a survival situation. Ditch the expensive survival suits and stick to layering basic, functional clothing. Having a well-stocked pantry is one thing, but going overboard and stockpiling mountains of supplies can actually work against you. Food and supplies have a shelf life, and you don't want to end up with a stockpile of expired goods. Start by gradually building up a supply of essential non-perishable food items, water, and other necessities. Focus on what you and your family actually use and consume regularly. Rotate your stock regularly, using the oldest items first and replenishing as needed. Prepping is a marathon, not a sprint. Take your time, build up your supplies gradually, and avoid the temptation to panic buy. It's good to have a supply of non-perishable food, but those massive bags of beans and rice can get boring. Diversify with canned fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and dried fruits. A balanced diet is crucial, even in survival. Stock up on foods you'll enjoy eating. Water is life, there's no doubt about that. A reliable water supply is non-negotiable in any survival scenario. Invest in durable, food-grade containers and rotate your stored water regularly. Equip yourself with reliable water purification methods. Clean water is essential for survival, and I'll put a link in the description to a video that discusses harvesting rainwater that I did a few months back. Having a well-stocked first aid kit is crucial, but stockpiling large quantities of medications, especially prescription drugs, without considering expiration dates can be costly and wasteful. Medications lose their potency over time, and expired drugs can be ineffective or even harmful. Focus on maintaining a reasonable supply of essential over-the-counter medications for common ailments like pain relief, fever reduction, and allergy symptoms. Keep track of expiration dates and rotate your stock regularly. Be prepared with a well-stocked first aid kit and a sensible approach to medication storage. When it comes to prepping, it's easy to get caught up in the short term, focusing on immediate needs and quick fixes. But true preparedness requires a long-term perspective, thinking about sustainability and self-sufficiency. Instead of relying heavily on disposable items like batteries, lighters, and single-use products, explore renewable alternatives. Invest in rechargeable batteries and a solar charger to keep your essential electronics powered up. Learn how to build a fire using natural materials, reducing your dependence on lighters. Prepping is about building a resilient lifestyle, not just surviving a single event. Think long-term, embrace sustainability, and equip yourself with skills and resources that will stand the test of time. We live in a world of convenience, surrounded by disposable items designed for single use. But in a survival situation, those disposable wipes, plastic cutlery, and batteries can become a liability. Not only do they create unnecessary waste, but they also foster a dependence on external resources. Instead of stocking up on disposable items, embrace reusable alternatives whenever possible. Opt for cloth towels and napkins instead of paper products. Invest in durable, reusable cutlery and food storage containers. By reducing our reliance on disposable items, we can become more self-sufficient. While stocking up on non-perishable food is essential, don't neglect the importance of fresh, nutrient-rich foods. Relying solely on processed foods with long shelf lives can lead to nutritional deficiencies and impact your overall health and well-being. Consider incorporating shelf-stable gardening into your prepping strategy. Start a small indoor herb garden or sprout seeds for fresh greens. Learn about preserving food through methods like dehydrating, pickling, and fermenting. Explore ways to incorporate fresh, whole foods into your prepping plan. In a survival situation, your skills and knowledge are far more valuable than any piece of gear you can buy. Invest time in learning essential survival skills like fire starting, shelter building, first aid, and navigation. Practice these skills regularly so that they become second nature. Seek out experienced mentors or join survival courses to enhance your knowledge and confidence. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to handle any challenge that comes your way. Your mind is your greatest asset, so invest in its development. Please note, I have put a link to a video I did about important skills you'll need in a prepper scenario in the description as well. Prepping is about finding a balance between being prepared and living a fulfilling life. Take a step back and assess your true needs based on your location, potential risks, and personal circumstances. Create a realistic prepping plan that aligns with your budget and lifestyle. Focus on building a solid foundation of essential supplies, skills, and knowledge, and gradually expand from there. It's about making informed decisions, prioritizing your well-being, and finding that sweet spot between preparedness and peace of mind. It's tempting to get caught up in the allure of high-tech survival gadgets. But remember, technology can fail, batteries die, and signals get lost. While some tech can be useful, don't let it overshadow the importance of basic tools and skills. A simple compass and map can be more reliable than a GPS device in a grid-down situation. Focus on mastering fundamental skills and acquiring durable, low-tech tools that have stood the test of time. Simplicity often equates to reliability in a survival context. While those elaborate multi-room survival tents might look impressive, they're often bulky, expensive, and require specific terrain for setup. Mastering the art of improvisation and learning to build a basic shelter using natural materials is a far more valuable skill. A simple tarp, a length of rope, and some basic knots can provide adequate protection from the elements in a pinch. Practice building different types of shelters using found materials like branches, leaves, and natural debris. Your shelter doesn't need to be fancy, it just needs to provide protection from the elements and a sense of security. Thanks for watching today, it's appreciated. We're wrapping up today's video, but remember, the key to effective prepping is balance. Focus on essential items, prioritize skill development, and consider long-term sustainability. Don't get caught up in the hype of expensive gadgets and excessive stockpiling. Make informed decisions, prioritize your well-being, and find that sweet spot between preparedness and peace of mind. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if I gave you value today. And remember, knowledge and resilience are your greatest assets in any situation. Thanks for watching the Prepper Almanac.